And as Iron Man goes to blow up the Phoenix, it accidentally bonds with 5 X-Men. And that is what is known as the Phoenix Five. The Phoenix Five consist of Scott Summers, Emma Frost, dang it, Colossus, Magik, and Namor. And basically, there's some bad-ass motherfuckers. I thought the Phoenix Five was really cool. So then, as everyone is kind of like fighting each other while this is going on, and we're talking everywhere. There's fighting at the Jean Grey School, there's fighting at Utopia, there's fighting on the moon, fighting in space, all kinds of fun stuff. Fighting in New York. There's a fight in the bathroom, no. Scott eventually starts to go mad with power. The Phoenix becomes the Dark Phoenix when it mixes with human emotion, and as Scott feels the power of the Phoenix, after, I believe, Illyana and Peter are the first to lose the Phoenix. So they all grow more powerful, and Scott's like, oh cool, if we get rid of the other parts of the Phoenix Five, like, you become more powerful. So it goes down to Scott and Emma, and Scott's like, Dark Phoenix! And he goes about creating the world that mutants have always imagined. And Charles Xavier gets into his head, because he's very well known for doing that. If we want to complain about that, I'm here to talk. And he's like, get out of my head. And Charles is like, no, sit down, boy. And,
sit down, boy. Sit. Come on.
Fuck you, anime fuckers. And Scott falls down to his knees, and then he's like, no! And then he kills Xavier.
So he cries.
He kills it. Well, he doesn't cry like a little baby.
He pulls a tantrum and kills Xavier.
Well, it's more so the Dark Phoenix that did it than himself. But for some reason in the comics, because everybody hates Scott, the accountability falls on him. Whereas when Jean Grey has followed an entire planet as the Dark Phoenix, nobody's bad. Like nobody was like, it's okay, Jean. It's because it's Scott. The outcome. Cyclops was right. There was a rebirth of mutants, and Earth was totally fine. And yeah, so now we actually get to go to the baddies. First we have the Red Skull. He is the notorious leader of the neo-Nazi organization Hydra. Okay.
Hydra. Oh.
Leave. Now. Okay, go. Throw it.
I knew it.
Anyone who says Hail Hydra gets to get hit with acorns. We don't want to curse. Oh, who wants to be pelted with acorns?
Oh, Jesus.
That's
the
good.
guy just looking around, I was like, oh, that's what you're wanting.
I wasn't. That isn't what I was wanting. So he kind of dies, but he never dies because he's always cloned. So yeah. Next we have Thanos, who is actually kind of cool as a guy, despite the fact that he's a ruthless killer. It's just a minor flaw that he's willing to kill his own race. Super big on genocide, super willing to take over the entire universe. That's Thanos. He can basically do everything. And as far as the Infinity Gauntlet, imagine everything but times infinity.
Sideways 8.
Yeah, Sideways 8. He's super prevalent in the Guardians of the Galaxy titles, as well as other titles that aren't centric around Earth, because he's the big baddie of space. And next we have Apocalypse. Question?
Why do you think Apocalypse is hot?
Him big.
I can leave this panel now. I did my job.
Apocalypse, wasn't he wasn't like the pressure founders of the early pressures of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I can leave.
No.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that again?
Was it he like he's from like the ancient 5th century like that, right?
Oh yeah, he's been around since
Moses. But either way,
Party of the Apocalypse.
No, either way, wasn't he somehow responsible for like the very early ancient presence of S.H.I.E.L.D.? That reason.
Oh,
Shield presence.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I thought you meant like S.H.I.E.L.D. in general. Like,
No.
Nick Fury, Apocalypse.
Nick Fury, Apocalypse. Apocalypse is the big baddie of the X-Men. He is the first mutant ever. He's thousands of years old, and he basically can't die. He can basically do everything also, and he's very big. We're talking like as big as the Incredible Hulk.
Big.
Big. He is super big on mutant supremacy, and his big thing is Darwinism, survival of the fittest, which is mutants, because as far as evolution goes, sorry humans, but they're totally ahead of you. So that's his entire thing.
Can you create lightning bolts from the tip of your fingers?
He actually probably could. And right now, I thought I should mention Evan Sabanur because he is currently on the X-Men roster, post-Secret Wars, and he is a genetic clone of Apocalypse. But he's a good guy. Him little.
That's like Black Butler.
Alright, finally, we can talk about Deadpool. Alright, Deadpool was actually the first comic I ever read when I was getting into Marvel, and it was the super pleb Wade run of Deadpool. No judging, it was actually not too bad. A little overrated, but not too bad. Wade Wilson, in general, his backstory is that he was a mercenary from a young age. He contracted a brain tumor, and the Weapon Plus program was going on in Canada, in which he... Weapon Plus, Weapon X. Weapon Plus applies to Wolverine, fuck. Okay. Weapon X, my bad. And upon joining that, they were supposed to give him Wolverine's healing factor, which he got, but it also decided to fight his cancer, so that's why he's really ugly. And upon doing that, it also drove him crazy. And Deadpool, I would definitely say that one of his strengths is knowing about the fourth wall, being able to break it, because he could totally see through plots. Shitty, watered down plots by writers and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, Killustrated is a good example. That's a title in which Deadpool literally kills book characters. Like literature. Like, we're not kidding. Okay. Alright, so you want to know where to read comics? Here's the thing. As far as starting goes, it's a little difficult. Find a character that you like, and you can torrent titles by that. You can torrent titles, and you can also use Marvel Unlimited. I use Marvel Unlimited. Every event that I've listed on this site is what I use, and it's great. Once again, my name is Vince. Huh? What? Fuck you. Kate was actually my co-panelist, but she couldn't make it due to traffic issues. So if you want to talk about starting places and stuff like that, some of them I can totally give you good starting places, sometimes not. But that's my contact info, and if you have any more questions about Marvel Unlimited or starting places,
you got through everything.
I did it.
55 minutes.